What's going on, brother?
You know how it is, man. You're circling the universe. You know what I'm saying? Circling the universe. You know how it is.
Let me
Good to
slate
see
you.
you.
Let's
Good
get
to be
started.
seen. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Bless you.
great to see you. Jamal Finkley, BLACKTREE TV. So, Wesley, I started doing, I've been a fan of you for forever. So, one of the first things I wanted to ask you is, though, when you look back to that, I guess like the big spark of the start of your career where you got real popular, where it was like Mo Better Blues and uh, Jungle Fever and you had like four movies in a
Mm.
row that was just like all kind of like dramas and stuff, and then you became like this big action, and now it's like a lot of comedy. I'm wondering, when are we gonna get that big dramatic Wesley Snipes again? And do you have any projects coming up that's more drama? Because this is definitely funny as hell as is the first one, but I'm just wondering if we're gonna
Yeah.
see that Wesley
Yeah.
again anytime
I,
soon.
I'm in a joyful state of mind, man. I'm in a joyful state of mind. I don't feel like crying at all. I don't want to do no movies where I gotta cry, man. I don't want to do no movies where I got boogers coming out the nose or stuff coming out my hair. I'm just feeling good right now, man. Life is good.
Yeah,
No, man, I really know the spirit and the energy is vibrant right now. We're doing so many wonderful things on camera and off camera. So I'm filled with fire and joy. But when it comes to the dramatic, if the right thing came along, I would do that. I think I'm going to do some chop sake. I'm going to hit them with some chop sake because they haven't seen me do the chop sake thing, and the younger generation doesn't know me as the chop sake guy unless they've seen the blade stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we're going to do something different with a bunch of chop sake in it so I can show them that, we got body movement, even when we're doing dramatic work at the same time. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, we seen some of that in this, but I think Kiki Lane kind of got the best of you before the end of the film.
hallelujah. I'll take that loss any day, man. I'll take that L. No problem. I'll take that.
I also remember growing up and watching Fame and hearing about this LaGuardia High School that's produced everybody from you to Nicki Minaj. When you look back through like
Mm.
the annals of your alumni, like what about that institution, that performance arts thing, like was like such a start for so many people's career?
They have great teachers, great program, a great way of cultivating the talent, the raw talent in a lot of young people. And it was democratic, if you could say it in that way. I mean, you had to audition to get in. I don't know if they had quotas in the day when I went to the school, but you would 4, 5, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000 people you're auditioning with from all over the country to get in. That gave you a great sense of self-esteem. And then when you got in there and you saw that you was rocking with others who had other skill levels on par with yours, and some people who were even better, you're like, wow, multiracial, multi-ethnic, multi-class, wow. And the best thing for me was that they had a dance department, and all of the dancers were there every day.
Mm.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I know we first heard your African accent when you was giving Spike the honorary, or at least I first heard it then when you was giving
Oh
Spike the
yeah,
honorary
yeah,
Oscar
yeah,
on
yeah.
stage. But you also just recently went back, went and visited Accra and Ghana, and I want to know about that experience, because I mean, this coming to America, one or two like make some light fun of African culture in different extreme ways, but I wonder about like your cultural experience, like actually being there with the return to Accra and Ghana, and how did that affect you? How has that affected you?
It's always transformative. And now with what's going on with the African Trade Union and the greater vision, the broad vision, and technology giving opportunity to even the playing field a bit. Oh, so much wonderful, wonderful opportunity there. And it's always great for them to be embracing, to recognize you have so much in common. I mean, some of the foods are like some of the best foods you have in the South, and
Yeah,
you're eating that in the motherland. It's amazing. That is always enriching. So I'm always transformed by my visits there, my family there, my chieftaincy uh, title there, and I'm committed to doing that work. That's my charge, is to bring to as much as I can to bringing the diaspora together and cultivating the kind of work to help advance the culture and the respect
Yeah.
and self-esteem, and hopefully make some better human beings at the same time. So it enriches
What?
me. I'm
Yeah.
African to the core, bro. I don't make no jokes about it. And everybody know where I stand on that on that line.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm down with the
Uh, what?
motherland.
One of the best things I loved about Colonel Rizzi, like, was Izzy, is like the way you walked in, like you had that little lean to the side, little
Oh
straddle
yeah, yeah,
about the
yeah, yeah.
character.
He's playing. He's player. All of the pimps in America learned from General Easy. So that's natural. We all walk like all of them. His old line lineage. His father before him, and his father before him, and his father before. All of them walk that way. So
Yeah.
it's just player. It's in us. It's natural.
I, I I gotta ask you, like, so I know Coming to America, I know it was originally scheduled to come out a different time, but it's coming out in February, and a lot of people are gonna think that it's
March,
just,
March, March,
oh,
March,
March,
March.
March. All right, yeah, I'm
Right.
sorry.
March
Well,
5th.
that even changes the trajectory, but because it's February right now, and we'll be talking
Mm,
about this and publishing this online, and this, I feel like Coming to America is an ultimate love story. This and the sequel, it's a love story as much as a comedy. I wonder,
mm.
like, what love advice could you give some of these younger generation people that are coming from online love, just as somebody that's lived it and everything else? Like, what can you say about finding true love? Like, how can you help this younger generation find true love in this era of Tinder and what have you, OnlyFans?
Well, if you take a bath in dirty water, you're gonna come out dirty.
Mm,
You know, and I like to say that this relationship between the soul and the divine creator is a contract to which we are not a party. We don't know what the deal is and what the arrangement is between you and your God and your creator. And if part of that journey, part of that written destiny is we rock together and we take this walk and we take this ride together, excellent. Let's do that. What? Hey, if you got to get off at the rest stop and you got to go a different direction, who am I to say that you're right or wrong with that?
yeah,
That's between you and God. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm gonna be thankful and happy that we had that time together, that journey together. And if we can just see it from that perspective, that yeah, man, by the time you got here, God was already there before you. Second, man, come on, back up, hold up. You never know how it's supposed to be. Be open to that,
yeah,
embrace that, because you're gonna change too.
yeah, yeah,
The you today is not going to be the you 10 years from now or 10 days from now for that matter. You know,
yeah.
so,
How did it
but
feel to
don't
be
take a
on
bath
such
in
a
dirty water. Don't take a bath
don't
in
pay?
dirty water.
I'm gonna might get that on my wall. Don't take a bath in dirty water. It makes a lot
No,
of
sir.
sense.
Yes, sir.
Was there any trepidation about doing this project? I mean, there's Coming to America is like almost like a Bible for a certain generation of people. Like, it's just so sacred of a movie that we just hold it dear with a lot of Eddie's catalog of great movies. But was it when y'all got into this, y'all must have felt the weight of that also, that y'all weren't just making a movie, you're making like a continuation of people's child, past memories or whatever, 30 years ago.
Yeah, man. I think they had that. They was carrying all that weight on their shoulders, man. But I wasn't one of them cats that had to carry that. I ain't had that problem, bro.
I
I
feel
didn't
that.
even do this movie for the fans. I'll be honest. I did this movie for the experience of just being around all of this great talent in that kind of venue, that
Yeah.
space, the colors, the hall. I mean, it was like being in the temples of the motherland in Africa, even though I haven't been there. It was the closest I got so far. So
Yeah.
if the movie never came out, I am happy. Not, I would be happier if the movie comes out, but the
Yeah.
fact that I was just around them, I And I said that every day, man. I'm just getting a kick out of being here. I'm just getting having a ball with being here. Wonderful for me.
Man. Man, it was
Yeah.
great to see. I laughed a lot. I watched it with my parents. They laughed a lot. I love
Oh,
the outfits
wonderful, wonderful.
That Ruth Carter put on, that she did for this. I mean, it's just amazing and glorious
Uh-huh.
outfits. Made me want to dress like that every day. So y'all
Yeah, we're
keep
gonna
on,
put that.
man.
We're gonna bring that kente kilt out. We're gonna bring that
Yeah, we need
out.
to bring that back, man. But
Yeah, man.
I'm on
Definitely.
Rod. Do it for
Amon
you
Ra.
and
That's
everything.
right.
All right,
That's
brother.
right.
I appreciate the time, man.
Hatep. Hatep.
All right,
Peace.
peace.